We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Foxborough. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kings! Set!
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
To the tight end, Kohler. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey, alert! Stop.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Kings! Regular! What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
What's that?
Here's Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180! What's that?
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. 3 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. He fires McMillan downfield. It's caught. That one good for 29.
That's good. First down.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
And 8.
Real. 20! Alert! What's up?
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Punt formation.
So the drive ends and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there. to hold them to a short return. That one caught is Jimray DK. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. Go. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
To the air again goes Dart. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
What's up?
Now it's time. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Now that is on 3-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
What's up?
A run with Dobbins. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. It's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Here's Jordan Stout now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 46, here's second and a yard. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Packer
Handoff, and it's Henderson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing is Dart. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will score! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second touchdown of this first half.
The kicker on for the extra
So often
point.
these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one.
The Patriots
Through the
take
end
over
zone
first and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180! What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of it. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Good. Pistol. 180!
Throwing is Baker. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and It ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
3 yards. And the Packers. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Pack the 60, pack the 60. Come below 18. 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Dart. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
This 3rd and 6.
10. 70 Timberwolf, 40, 70.
Now, Dart. That is caught at the 3. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good. For the Packers.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Green Bay.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's got another one. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Packers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
2nd and 10. Now, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He's looking deep for Shakir. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for New England. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 86 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
For the extra point.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Good. 180. What's up?
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180. What's up?
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. He's to the 15. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats are able to cut into the deficit.
Packers 28, Patriots 14. Tyler Luke.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Williams on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 ready. 70 ready.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
To throw is Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
We won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Dart. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180!
Now Mayfield looking for Berrios downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 4
Here's first and 10.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt on the back end of this defense.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Second down and 8. The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short. Here's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Packers.
Here we go, here we go. Dragons, Bravo 80. 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 40, 17.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. To the air again goes Dart. He'll get this out to Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Looking middle, and that's the tight end, Taylor. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
On second down, Baker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. The opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves things down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, New England. That is first touchdown of the new year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Man in motion, heading left. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he will go all the way. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's that?
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is caught left side by Taylor. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
10 yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 17-yard line.
180. What's that?
Down inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end, Cade Stover. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, hurt, hurt.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. To the air on second down. Dart in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Plays and out. It's fourth down.
Now Tony to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the 45-yard line.
Real. 180. Dot.
On first down is Mayfield. Looking for Berrios downfield. And that is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers
On the handoff, Henderson. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score. Packers 56. Patriots 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he will score. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New England. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
56. Patriots.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70. Mustang, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Top 18, Buffalo 18.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Second down, Dart. He'll get this out to Henderson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Baker to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, for the point after.
The kicker on fourth
into the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. Run. 20. Stop.
Throwing is Mayfield. Going up top. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.